Japan and South Korea are one of the world's largest tourist hubs and economies indeed, but this is the only thing people think about when someone just screams Japan or South Korea. So in this video, I am here to inform you about the genetics and demographics of each part of Asia. So first I want to start with the genetics of the Japanese. Their ancestors were Yoro and Jomon. The Yayoi were Neolithic hunter-gatherers, farmers on the Korean peninsula who somehow migrated to Japan and brought something very important with them: the Japonic languages. The Japonic languages belong to the Altaic language family, which includes Turkish, Kazakh, Uzbek, Azeri, Mongolian, Manchu, Japanese, Korean, and Tatar, and many more languages. I can't count all of them for the sake of time. The Altaic languages are the world's fifth most spoken language family. There are anywhere in between 59 and 71 Altaic languages. Because of the difference between a language and dialect is debatable. This is why the number is very unstable. The other ancestors of the Japanese were the Jomon, a group of hunter-gatherers originating from Southeast Asia. It is uncertain what languages they spoke. Some linguists say Austronesian, some say Austroasiatic, some say Ainu, some say Nivk. It's very uncertain, as you can see. So we explore the DNA makeup of Japanese. The DNA makeup of the average Japanese person is 80 to 90% Yayoi and 10 to 20% Jomon, with little foreign admixture. The gene pool of the Koreans comes from ancient Siberian hunter-gatherers, like these shown here. But these are only descriptions from scientists, since we can't see it in the past, as you know. The hunter-gatherers that were the ancestors of the Koreans came from the Russian Far East, where the Yayoi, mentioned a few seconds, came from too. The language of the Koreans is also Altaic. Their closest relatives are Japanese and Mongolians. Now to less known isolated groups, the Ainu and Nivk. The Nivk are thought to be related. The Nivk are believed to be indigenous to Sakhalin Island and may be distantly related to the indigenous peoples of the Americas, especially the Sahalishan and the Algic tribes of the Pacific coast, all the way from British Columbia to California. The Nivk language isn't a language isolate, meaning it is unclassified, not known to be related to any other languages. On the other hand, the Ainu are direct descendants of the Jomon people. This is why their appearance varies greatly different from the Japanese. But if you were paying attention in the beginning of the video, I think you know who the Jomon are. This is why the Ainu share some DNA with the Japanese. The Ainu language is also a language isolate. Some scholars say it's Altaic, but this theory isn't accepted. Now the demographics of Japan. The ethnic demographics of Japan are 99% Japanese and 1% others, mostly foreigners from China, Brazil, the Philippines, Korea, and the US. The religion of Japan is 55% Shintoism, 40% Buddhism, and 1% Christianity, and 4% other religions. And South Korea is 97% Korean and 3% foreign workers. Religion in South Korea is 50% non-religious, 32% Christian and 16% Buddhist and 1 to 2% others. And sorry, I cannot give demographics for North Korea since population census are not taken. And you probably know that North Korea is banned from like getting people from other countries, so it is probably 100% Korean. And the government requires North Korea to be an atheist, so it's probably 100% atheist too. So this video has come to an end. It's been Jihan, and see you in the next video.